we've gotten you up until the closing table. So if you'd like to check out those videos, definitely go like and subscribe and go check out the library. You can see all the steps that we have so far on, how to get to the closing table for real estate in Lexington, South Carolina and Columbia, South Carolina. We are at the closing table. And so I would always be with my buyer clients or even my selling clients, and we review the settlement statements, all that stuff. We have the attorney go through all their disclosures, documents, verifying everything. You're signing your life away. No, seriously.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not. You're signing your investment, honestly. I have a whole packet that I give my buyers of everything that they're going to need to know as far as with the house, utilities, HOA, anything like that, just so that they have as fresh, on top of the stack and book of stuff that they're going to get from the closing attorney. So once that's done, I'm not per se done with you because I love my clients. I love working with them. But I have no transaction obligations to you anymore. It's just more of a relationship with you guys. Now, on the other hand, Ruth, the lender, she has other stuff after the closing table. So I'm going to let her go and cover all that stuff. Because that's beyond my forte.
Yeah, we're never done. As long as you have a mortgage, we're always together. Typically after closing, the attorney will help guide you on what you'll need to go and bring to your local tax advisor or tax assessor to make sure that you're taxed appropriately. Us as a lender, we want to make sure that you understand how to make your first payment on time. It's very important. So a lot of times I'll help out with setting up your online account with us because it is the easiest way to make payments. But if you prefer to actually physically write out a check and send it off, we can help with instructions on doing that as well.
What are checks? I don't remember those. It's been forever. Writing a check? What?
Yes. There's so many different ways to make payments anymore. But yeah, the endless possibilities. So it is important to follow up with your lender to make sure that you are set up to make that first payment. You don't want that first payment to be late.
Yeah. And Guild is different than most lenders, and I'm not saying all, but they hold the life of the loan for most programs. Not all, but most. So you're only writing a check out to them, but always if you are dealing with a different lender, like she said, get with them to see how the payments are processed because it could change in a couple months.
So a lot of times we will service the loan, but every loan is different, and every lender is different. So just make sure, because you might be, initially your lender might be an online lender who's going to sell your loan right at closing. So that doesn't mean you're going to be writing that check to that online lender company or going out through their online portal. You might get sold, per se. So just make sure. Just make sure that you know who's going to service your loan.
Yeah, communication is always key, and that's one thing that we preach through the whole transaction. Communicate with your realtor, communicate with your lender, communicate with the closing attorney. Communication, and that's one thing that we love to really reiterate about everything, is that you don't know unless you're communicating and asking questions, any of that. So.
Exactly. But those are the main important things: is your tax and that payment.
Yep. Yeah, because we all want to get that payment.
Yes. I was going to say also, if your loan does include escrow, then your servicer will kind of handle that. Your escrow will fluctuate. But if not, if you're paying your homeowner's insurance and your taxes separately, just make sure you follow up accordingly to that too as well.
So we will be following the next process. like the parties afterwards and all that stuff. So definitely, again, hit that like, subscribe. If you are looking to live in Lexington, Irmo, Columbia, any of those areas, Blythewood, please reach out because we will help guide you getting to those right places. And just call, text, email, whatever. We have all of our information below. So yeah, like, subscribe, notification bell.